Welcome to our final session. Over this series, we've learned many different ways for approaching depressive thoughts and feelings. We've learned some basic mindfulness meditation to help us learn to live more in the present moment, or at least to learn the tool of redirecting our attention to the present when we get lost in depressive thoughts or depressive emotions. We also learned that a basic mindfulness meditation practice on a daily basis, or whatever you can do, could be helpful for supporting your journey through depression and through the healing from depression. We talked about how to use mindfulness to help us with emotions. We learned the RAIN practice: recognize, allow, investigate, nurture, and not identify with. And this is something that you can do on the spot when you're having a difficult emotion, or you can do it over time in the midst of a meditation, practicing with these 5 different tools. We learned about thoughts and how thoughts are like trains, and how we can learn to get off the train by labeling a thought. We learned that we might notice what we're feeling in our bodies when we're having a thought, and that thoughts are something we don't have to buy into. They are very pervasive and they feel very real, which they are, but we don't have to believe everything we think. And then we learned how mindfulness practice can be supplemented with loving kindness practice to help us feel nurtured, cared for, and to counteract those voices that tell us that things are difficult, challenging, that we're struggling. We can learn to have kinder and compassionate voices inside ourselves. So in this final session, we'll put it all together, and you'll get to see how it works as one long practice. But as you probably saw, any of them stand alone, and you're welcome to do whatever one you feel drawn to at whatever time. And there may be some you like more than others, so don't feel like you have to do everything. Just do what is supportive to you. There are many tools, as we discussed, for working with depression, and I hope that these mindfulness tools can serve you. And I know that at some point things will shift. And I trust that you will move forward to more and more health and well-being. Let's begin this meditation by finding a comfortable posture to sit in. Finding yourself seated on a chair, couch, or on the bed, or a cushion on the floor, whatever works for you. Let's take a few deep breaths to help ourselves settle. And now find your meditation anchor, that which you always return to, your home base, your focus. And for most of us, it's the breathing in our abdomen, chest, or nose. For some of us, it's the sounds as they come and go. And some of you may use the changing sensations in your feet or hands. As your attention comes to rest there, see if you can sustain your attention, breath after breath, or sound or sensation after sound or sensation. One breath ends, the next breath begins. This first practice is just redirecting attention back to the present moment, out of difficult thoughts and emotions. So if your mind wanders, and of course your mind will wander, everybody's mind wanders, see if you can simply return it back to the sensations at your anchor, at your home base, your focus, and keep returning it again and again. In this way, we can build up a little stability of mind. It can help us to come back to the present moment as we're training our minds to keep coming back whenever we get pulled into something, particularly challenging things, difficult thinking, or difficult emotions. Let's try this for another minute or two. Now, perhaps this has helped calm your mind a little bit, or you're feeling a bit more stable. But maybe not. Maybe there's still lots of depressive thoughts and emotions. Let's return to rain and incorporate the other things we learned too. So notice what you're feeling right now. Is it a fearful, sad, lonely, depressed? What am I feeling? Can you give it a label, recognize it? It might be thoughts that are happening too, so just recognize depressive thought, sad thought. Use the recognition, the R in rain. And we can shift to the A and allow. Allow. Can we let this be here just as it is? We're human beings. We don't feel good sometimes. It's okay. Is it okay to have this emotion? Let it be here exactly as it is. It's okay for the thoughts to be here. There's nothing wrong. And just take a breath and maybe feel your feet on the floor. Maybe there's a part of your body that feels at ease right now. Let your attention go there. Like it could be your feet, it could be your hands, be your legs, might be your breath. Feeling that support. And now let's investigate. What am I feeling in my body right now? My stomach is tight. My chest is constricted. My heart is pounding. My eyes are tense. You may or may not notice something in your body, and if you do, just give it space. Like, let it be here. It's absolutely fine. It's normal. Allow, feel, sense. If you're not feeling anything in your body, maybe there's thoughts, lots of thoughts coming. Are you on the train? Have you gotten on the train? You can label the thought: worrying, ruminating, planning, catastrophizing, depressing thought, sad thought. And then check again, am I feeling anything in my body? And make sure to breathe. And then come back now to wherever it feels easy: hands, feet, breath. See if you can let whatever is there be there. Thoughts, emotions. You have the capacity to be present with all of it. And what happens as you notice it? What happens? Does the emotion intensify? Does it reduce? Does it disappear? Does it shift into something else? Does the thought go away? Does it get stronger? Perhaps we can remember that thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky. And even emotions are too. Everything is coming and going, passing through like clouds in the vast sky. Take a breath. Take a breath. Feel your body, feel your feet on the ground. Coming back to the gentle breathing. And on your own time, what part of these practices is helpful to you? Can you try that now? Maybe it's just staying with your home base, your anchor. Maybe it's labeling the emotion. Maybe it's feeling sensations in your body. Maybe it's noticing thoughts coming and going like clouds in the sky. What is helpful to you? Try that now. And lastly, can we bring some kindness to ourselves? For whatever we're feeling right now, for whatever we're thinking, we didn't try to make ourselves feel this way. It's not our fault. We're not the only one. We can find inside us some measure of kindness. Imagine holding yourself with kindness or someone offering you kindness. You can say, "May I be safe and protected. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. And may I be at ease." What do you want to say to yourself? Say that now. in the spirit of kindness. And now notice what you're feeling as we bring this meditation to a close. Notice how you're feeling inside, letting whatever is here be here. Remembering using mindfulness and kindness to work with depression is an ongoing process. But you have the skills now to do this. You can do it. Letting whatever is here, we can say, for whatever it is I'm feeling right now, may I hold this too with kindness, with awareness. May I be here for myself. And bring your attention back to your feet. Feel your feet present on the ground. Take one more breath with awareness. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes or end the meditation. Please use this meditation as often as you would like. I wish you the best on your journey, and I hope to see you again for more here on Ultrahuman.